Irvine County Jane Doe was found September 5, 2009 in Irvine, California at a parking lot of 1800th block of Kettering Street in Pasternak Enterprise. Around 8:30 a.m., a man wanted to catch up on some work, to which he pulled into the lot and saw a woman face down, to which he believed was almost certainly dead. He told police that he kept on driving for a moment before stopping to call 911. Investigators from Irvine County's Fire and Police Department arrived within minutes. They first noticed that her face was bloody and bruised, and her left eye was swollen, as well as her tongue was protruding, and it had clear that someone tried to set her on fire, as well as a blue lighter was found nearby, believed to be the one to have started the fire. According to the autopsy, Irvine County Jane Doe was believed to have been deceased for less than 24 hours. She was a black female, approximate ages from 13 to 26, 6 inches in height, and 152 pounds. She had short brown curly hair, approximately 3 inches in length, and she had one piercing in each ear. She was wearing a black camisole, black skirt, although some sources do say shorts, and with multicolored animal print undershorts. She was wearing a size 10 black open-toe heels with multiple straps across a front closed with a metal zipper, with the brand name being Glaze. She was known to be tall and slender, and her cause of death was eventually ruled as strangulation. Investigators also believe that she had been beaten, and the killer or killers tried to burn the body. And based on the damage of the body and the clothes, less than a gallon of gasoline was used, and the fire burned itself out. Unfortunately, that's all the information that we have on the facts of Jane Doe. 14 months later, DNA was collected from under Jane Doe's nails, and a DNA match was found to Zenaida Valdeva Guzman, who was 24 years old, of Santa Ana, to which he was already convicted of a charge on domestic violence. Within hours of being taken, he eventually confessed to what had happened that day in 2009. He claimed that him and his brother Gabino Valdeva Guzman, who was 31, of Cosa Mesa, were drinking that night, and they were looking for somebody, in quotes, to get a girl. They met a girl near Harbor Boulevard and First Street in Santa Ana, and they negotiated a price for sex, and she eventually willingly got into the passenger seat, not knowing that one of the brothers, Zenaida, was hiding in the van in the back. When Jane Doe realized that he was in the back, she started screaming. Both brothers pulled her into the back of the van and struck her on the head in an attempt to silence her. He said that she was very tall and strong and fought back, to which he choked her hard enough to break her neck and long enough to end her life. Zenaida was the one to grab the gallon of gasoline used for a generator from their van, and to which he claimed that there was a cell phone on her, but he ended up tossing her cell phone into the street. Both brothers were brought in and accused of picking up a woman in Santa Ana, with Zenaida, who was hiding in the back of the van. Both the brothers admitted that taking her life wasn't planned, and Zenaida ended up offering a handwritten letter in his native language, which was Spanish, to the woman's family, which includes, I quote, "I know I took someone so loved. I do not know how to live with my conscience because I also have a family." Both brothers pleaded not guilty to first-degree murder, as they said that they did not plan to murder Jane Doe. Gambino was being tried in September, and Zendayo, his first trial ended in a mistrial, and a new one is expected in 2016. However, there has been no new information since 2016 on what their sentences are, and if convicted, both brothers will receive a life without the possibility of parole in prison. Although I do believe that they were convicted, seeming as that they did have DNA evidence that at least Zendayo was at the crime scene. Eventually, Irvine County Jane Doe was cremated, and her death certificate doesn't say what happened, and nobody who took part in the service or where her ashes were spread across. Although that's all the information we have now, all we have is speculation on who Irvine County Jane Doe is. First of all, I'd like to say the rule-outs that I did find on Web Sleuths and Reddit. I'm not going to be able to put any pictures in there. This is a long list, but I will try to do my best. So here are the rule-outs that have been confirmed. Jessie Abita Daniels, Helen Bowen, Danica Childs, Rowan Campbell, Tanisha Chilton, Esmeralda Cruz, Eileen Dio, Marissa Edmonds, Caitlin Flemings, Yvette Flores, Crystal Ann Fox, Marion Hawkins, Venice Hazel, Veronica Herrera, Ashley Hall, Nadia Kirsch, Joseph Kincinta, Monet Lee, Tayana Mays, Shalonda Morris, Maisie Ojek, Ungantia Pahulu, Lovik Yang, Megan Ziel, Megan Allen, Elizabeth Aurelano, Debbie Yuki Etelo Messina, Amin Ashley Bailey, Shamika Cozy, Capri Field, Annette Holmes, Vanessa James, Tanley Gennaro, Antonisha Guest, Shanice Lawn, Tanisha McQueen, Kanisha Ortego, Renita Elizabeth Rashawn Debody, Jasmine Reitz, Kayla Riley, Maria Rodriguez, Daryl Schaaf, Samantha Stackhouse, Kimberly Tatum, Megan Thomas, Tamira Thompson, Kayla Vieira Pinero, and Larissa Renee Walker. And now on to the list of those who could possibly be the Irvine County Jane Doe. Adrena Michelle Y, Lakendra Chase Wilson Powers, Ayla Jabro Zata Marshall, Jasmine Nicole Cathy, Greta Tim, Brianna Keishay, Stephanie Mills, Taliba Islam, Rika Jones, Kanisha Williams, and Carrie Health. I just really wanted to focus in on an individual named Irene Coamain. She was last seen in 2001 at age 17 years old, and she was from Côte d'Ivoire. She came to the US as an exchange program. No one has seen her since 2001. She had single pierced ears, and both her height and weight fit Jane Doe's. However, there has been no identifiers. There's no way to confirm that Irvine County Jane Doe is Irene. Onto her Irvine County Jane Doe was, there isn't much. I do believe that she could have came as an exchange program to the US. It is unknown if she did have like a strong accent according to the brothers, in my opinion, because if she did, it might have been like her first time coming to the States and her family is somewhere out of the country and have no idea that she is missing. Or she could have grown up in a bad environment, as her autopsy stated that she had bad teeth in general. Her dental work was not there, as she could have came from a corrupt family or a tough upbringing, and she ended up going to prostitution to get money, and nobody knows that she's even missing because she doesn't have any family. It seems like as she was young, and she was young, but she seemed like she did know how to take care of herself, able to somewhat try to back off the attack and somewhat try to back off her attackers during her last moments of her life. Although we now have the suspects possibly in jail, we still don't know the official identity of Irvine County Jane Doe, and I'm not sure if we are ever going to find it without any identifiers to officially rule out that Irene is not our Irvine County Jane Doe or she is our Irvine County Jane Doe. I just wanted to take the time to thank you for listening to her story and for tuning into my channel. I would love to hear your theories down below, and please give this video a like and consider subscribing if you want to hear more content similar to this. Thanks.